Oh shit, 1 second. I forgot to put on my super epic shirt today. 1 second. Can you see it? You can.
Sub.
Hello Zena. Hello Skylar Sword. Hello X-Links. Hello Mimoski. You see my new shirt? Currently trying to connect my... It may take up to 2 days for your product to appear in YouTube Studio. No! Banger shirt, yes. We now have a new merch store on TeePublic, but apparently it takes 2 days for it to connect. Dang it. It's this shop here. It is very short, like it's true. We also have a Rambus mug. They gave us a bunch of free stuff, and they have much cheaper prices than Spreadshirt. Yes, this is a Course 4 shirt. Isn't that cool? We are going to make a design for every course with the course icon from the final game, and hopefully that's gonna be cool as hell. More course icons to do? Yep. Rambus jump scare. There is a Rambus shirt as well, or a Rambus sticker. Can't wait to not buy any. What? Oops. Let me just untangle this fuckery here. And then we're gonna get back to Biobeck's rework of course too. Oh, right. We call it C10. Hello, Galome Figarella. There we go. Be pinging me. Oh, I see. Hello Farplane, hello Tea Time. Bonjour. Mass Effect Junior Screen, that's part of Overworld. So, let's see. Bioback has sent me something. Is this a new changelog or is it just the old one? It is a new changelog with a bunch of actor changes, I think. So I am going to copy all... What? The texture has too many colors again? We literally fixed this yesterday. Material 242. What? How can this be an issue? Wait, we fixed this yesterday. Heh? Nice shirt, thank you, thank you. We fixed this yesterday, what the hell is going on? Let's try that again. Hello, Seymour Sam. We just download all these files from Bioback while it's exporting. F3D material 242. How could this suddenly be broken? What the hell happened? Wait, that's a weird bug, right? Something happened here with the texture breaking. That's not the normal texture. That must be because we have two textures with the same name. Oh. Okay, this is fixable. Just gonna take a little bit. While that's taking, we can organize some stuff. You guys will be happy to know that I fixed a bunch of annoying bugs just yesterday. Spent so much time debugging. A lot of really annoying stuff is just gone now, which is great. I am slowly approaching zero engine bugs. I actually got my entire compile down to zero warnings as well. I feel like I already did that before Saturday and already mentioned it. But zero warnings? In case your French is not amazing. Ta gueule. We fixed it. We fixed the bug. So I don't think I've ever showed this off properly in-game last time, but it looks amazing in-game. I can show you guys. I had to make one change to the visuals biobag because of an N64 only bug that you definitely would not see in Blender. And that's with the grass overhangs. They have some Z clipping to them. So what I had to do is kind of like make them actually hang over here so that this just kind of disappears, the seam. As it works on making the game only run 32-bit code. There is no instance that I know of non-32-bit code. However, I can't guarantee that there's like an unknown one, because GCC loves sneaking in 64-bit instructions for no reason. So anti-aliasing on. What the fuck do you guys think? Oh my god, dude, this looks so beautiful. Ah, oh, nice. Fucking nice. Oops, there's something going on with the sand. You think it's ugly? You're lying, Leela. Just look at the water, man. Do you see the water, Leela? Do you see this 55 FPS with anti-aliasing? I don't think you can even like make the case that there's a better looking N64 game than this. Like so anywhere in the world. I think it's just untrue. Leela is indeed made of sugar. She is made out of cotton candy and snowflake. I do not want the kiss from the chef, but thank you for the offer. Actually, where I am, there isn't much heat, because I am in the basement. Zena's banished me here. So yesterday I cleaned up a lot of the level. I made it so that the thing is, actors execute their code in order of what they're named in the level. So I made it so that all actors of the same code have like similar names. And that makes it so that we get a little bit of better cache proximity, which is very good. Still no collision map. Do we do collision map first, or do we import actors? Actually, I'm not doing the collision map first, the fuck. I'm importing the actors. Wall crack, lily pad, rotate stone, dance plate, bush, big Josh, donut, agral, fall tower, water wheel, oscillating brick, Yoshi statue, updated design to match level. Okay, comprehensive changelog. Show me the waterfall in-game, please. Okay. The waterfall was finicky to get right. But I think it works. Man, this actually just looks the same on N64 and emulator. Is it too slow? The top part looks so good. Leela, I don't do behavior processing. I do tick functions. So if you look at this, this is actually something I've been working on recently in the RTYI codebase. I am removing a lot of Mario 64 behavior comments. So you're jumping around. Doesn't matter. you're only caching like, what, 20 bytes of code? Like, who cares? This is crazy, Lila. I did a test recently because I wanted to check how expensive an iCache miss is. And I did this by running code, checking the cycle counter, running more code, like in the next 0x20 code block. And I got a reading of 2. I was like, what, 2? There's no way a cache misses 2 cycles. Turns out, my game by itself is already so optimized that Mario's behavior loop never gets thrown out of cache, which is fucking crazy. Like Shy Guy, another object, run tick, Shy Guy, repeat. No, I go Shy Guy, Shy Guy, Shy Guy, Shy Guy, Shy Guy, Shy Guy, then another object. Oh, just by ordering them right. What do you mean? I would not just be Shy Guys in order. Right, let's start with the big Josh. You know what, actually, let's start by folder organizing. I would like to save this over my old course 10. This can be deleted, this can be deleted. There we go. How only possible with something like an entity component system, you have to run code to figure out what to run for each object. Okay, entity component system is complete garbage, I can tell you that right now. Just jar the function you want to jar. And then no, that's not just possible with that, you just need to order the actors correctly in memory. What the fuck? Wait, what is going on in this file? Is this a completely new Yoshi? Child behavior, child trigger, return next behavior. What the fuck is behavior in this context? Yes, but Lila, the behavior script unit is really small. It doesn't really do anything. So I'm guessing this is the new Yoshi. And this is the old Yoshi. Okay, so I need to hook up the armature again. Ew. Does this have the tongue? Does not. Okay. We added actor groups and anyway, I removed most of that. What's the difference between having 2 Shy Guys in a row instead of a Shy Guy and then whatever other actor? You will reload the same code either way. Leela, that's just not how instruction cache works. Anyway, what OSTE do we listen to today? Any wishes? Astrobot? Eh. You missed the time, no big deal. And when you leave a page, you have to start caching again. Nope. To me, I did not. Super Mario Galaxy OST? Let's do it. I don't want to listen to Mario Kart World. 432 Hz Super Mario Galaxy OST? This will heal our soul. Okay, so remember this is the body, that's the eyes, and those two are support bones. I would assume that they want to know about cycles as in what I just talked about, considering I just talked about that. I gotta get used to this new Blender version. Okay, so that thing is almost everything. Let's see how it works. Wait, I made that thing almost everything? I feel like that's clearly not what I meant. What the fuck? What the fuck? How did that happen? I thought the whole point of aligning with threads was to fit them into the iCache pages. Yes, you align them into one continuous block, and that way it is guaranteed that they will never overlap in instruction cache. If you don't put them all in one block, then you have to manually align all across your memory, which is basically impossible. Hello, IOM. A block? No, I specifically talk about blocks for that reason. I don't think there are pages. I'm not sure what a page is in this context, so I can't comment on that. Page is a chunk of data. That okay, so is 2 bytes a page? Like, that's a chunk of data? What do you mean? This is not me being pedantic, this is me being like, what the fuck? You talk with MAs too, so I don't think I'm going crazy. No, I always talk about it in terms of make sure to have like blocks of cache. Yep, all instructions on the MIPS are 4 bytes, but that's only in 64. That's not guaranteed like that on everything. Of course, making your architecture like that has some advantages and some disadvantages. Cache management is really not that complicated, and people that tell you not to deal with cache blocks are evil. How is this painted now? There's no way, dude. They must have changed something in how Blender Vertex paints. What is going on? I am so confused. I'm upsetty. Alright, well, I think this is our Yoshi god. I feel like this is not the way it's meant to be. I think maybe we have to... Oh god. Something went very wrong here. And so the bottom bone is part of the tongue. And that one has everything. Okay, I see. This is the one that has everything. This one has nothing. I'm gonna stick to long-term support version of Blender. Do you mean, for example, Blender 4.2.9 long-term support, like I'm using right now? You're asking why I'm not sticking to the version I'm using literally right now? Town. You sure you have a shot? You know I'm like really strong, right? Then this one has everything else. So what was this bone here? That's his lower jaw. This one is his whole fucking tongue. That's just not true. What? Everything has his full. What? There's something so wrong with that. That I don't understand this new Blender version. I'm just gonna guess this is supposed to have the rest of his tongue. This is his lower jaw. My height, I'm only 6 foot. Okay, that's reaching out now. It's a foot. A foot is like 30 centimeters. 30 and a little bit. It's one of those American units. Worm's Fortress, this is Snowman's Land. Ah. Oh, there's just a missing vertex. Okay, that's easy enough. Another missing vertex. How did I miss that many vertices? Hey, he exported. Let's see him in game. Oof. Oh. Well, this will certainly be an issue. This would be an issue. This would be an issue. No, it exported into Castle Grounds. Oops. We gotta delete those extra exports. What are those textures? We don't want them. Ugh. Let's try that again. Well, the tongue looked good weird when it gets maybe? I've seen you paint with shadows over textures when editing levels. What is the technique called? Do you need shadow texture per triangle? Seems costly. It's vertex colors. There are no shadow textures. We are on the N64. The N64 most certainly cannot do shadow textures unless you like multi-texture or something, but then like your UVs are very limited. Does Conker have shadow textures? I actually almost believe it. Conker would do stupid stuff like that. He exists, but not where he should be. And there are some minor color issues here. And where's his collision? There's a few questions I have. How the hell did that happen? I think I know what I did. What's wrong with the old Yoshi version anyway? Bioback made a nicer looking one. That's what's wrong with it. Yeah, let's see what's wrong with the multi-textures. Just as I suspected. Environment color? Ooh, we can't use environment color. There's a reason environment color is disabled. It's because of a FAST64 issue. So we always use primitive color when we can. Such as a transparent blackish color which blends with the texture color value. It can be any color that you multiply with the texture value. So, I mean, I can show it to you when we're in the level real quick. Like, you see that? How the texture is like bright here and then gets darker here. It's just a linear manipulation. Or here we multiply with green and then on top we multiply with like a yellowish. That's really all there is to it. Yeah, so it mostly works, but there's no collision. Doing for source control, and how often do you have to do that when you broke something? Couldn't figure out what. For source control I have Git, and I have never in my life broken something without being able to figure out what I broke. So I wouldn't know. I'm very good at just remembering my code. Okay, that seems to work. The only issue seems to be that he doesn't have interaction. And I can guarantee you when I go there it's gonna say obj list spawner instead of surface. What did I say? What the fuck did I say? Huh? I knew it. He's fixed. So I have to split tongues. Wait, what's wrong? His mouth did clip a little bit low when he opened his mouth, right? I don't know which animation it is. Eh? Game Yoshi got mouth open. Oh, the animation's missing. It broke. Fuck. Okay. Unfortunately, I have to make a slight model edit for that then. Something like that. That should fix him. Seems like a very efficient technique. Any idea why it's so rare to see in other games of the N64 era? If you look at something like Majora's Mask or any of the rare games, you should see it all over the place. Because it is a very efficient technique. The disadvantage is, you see like if Mario right here goes close to fire, how he like lights up slightly. You lose that effect. You can't multiply with shade color anymore. But for static level geometry like this, we can just bake the lighting right away, right? So it is just a strictly superior technique for static geometry without moving lights. Can you fake using animations? Yes, but I forgot it for that one animation. That's why it disappeared. So I'm fully aware of what went wrong, don't worry. Hello, Uraka Star. It is fortunately possible to retrieve the animation just from the hex values, but it is quite cumbersome. Eat the fruit, you idiot! Oh my god. That must be his coding that I fucked up. Let's try that again. Picky eater. I only eat apples that roll at least at 15 miles an hour. What? I think he broke. I don't know how, but he broke. I did notice that he was talking to me twice, which was weird. So let's see if, based off that info, I can fix the bug. So lucky if we can import this one. Look, I didn't know. I had to redo the entire thing. What if I'm stuck in a hole? They built a building around them. Wait, how can this get fucked up? I actually don't see it right now. Whatever, I'm sure we'll figure it out eventually. Not our priority for today. I will just go alphabetically. It's gonna take the same amount of time regardless. Oops, I forgot to open this gate. Is there some change I made that made them like get fucked up like that? He always talks twice now. How did I do that? Is it because I changed this object list? If you want to fix something, please wait for me to be done with like this part, and I'm gonna put it back on the GitHub, okay? Then you can just download it with my edits. I think that's the easiest way to do this. We're kind of thread locked here. Okay, nice, nice, nice. Perfect. This is fucked up code. I think there's something weird going on with him eating a shy guy. And with this flag. Okay, not a priority for now. I think his model is fine. So let's save this in the big folder. One goes black plane. What is black plane for? Oh, the Poochie section. Did you change it? Well, regardless of whether you changed it, actually, I need to re-import it. Labyrinth plane. Yeah, that's to repo settings. Save me some time there. That's funny that I put this on transparent intersecting. Okay, this asset is so likely to just work that I'm not even gonna look at it. Is this... oh, I was gonna like, is this changed? This looks still as ugly as my old one. Oh. What? Okay, you don't have any specific notes for this. What do you want me to do with this? Do you want both? All of these were in the OG file? Fair point. That looks a little more reasonable. Okay, do you want them to all be the same color, or do you still want my primitive color multiplier? Because I multiply with primitive color to give them all a little bit of a different visual. Right, so the way I have it set up, it randomly picks a blend between this and like this. So they all look slightly different. I think I prefer that. Well, I can just change the colors to be greener. There's no issue. I also don't need to do dispatching anymore, because we now have automatic batching. Very cool. Thank you, FVDX3. Right, so if you want them to be greener, I can do something like this. Oh, how about something like this? Yeah, well, I'm sure you know exactly what I mean them to look like when I do this. Where is it? 0x3c, Temple Bush. Temple Bush, graph parameter 110, does that check out? Let me make sure it is 110. It is no longer 110, it's more like 184. However, that ends up being 184, and that seems kind of big for what I'm seeing here. But let's try it out. Step aside. Oops. I have to see it in game. Yeah, don't worry. I'm gonna show it to you in game. And if you don't like it, we can change the color. I actually think this is gonna be way too yellow now, just from the values I gave it. But I try not to change it too much right away. Well, actually, it's not completely terrible. Gives it a little bit of variation. There are some pretty strong black outlines on this, which might not be desirable. Yellow. I got it. Got it. Easy fix. They're also a little high up in the sky. There is a reason I put them in the floor, so I think I'll move them down again, just for the animation to look better. It's supposed to be this bright. We'll see. I think not, because they're too yellow. And yellow adds a lot of brightness. You could fix the outlines, but you didn't. Okay, so you don't want the outlines fixed. Got it. Oh yeah, did I tell you guys about F3 2025? It will be happening this year. I'm thinking, since this is a sponsored event this time, we can hold like a user vote. And the most popular game gets like a cash reward on the day they release their game as an additional motivation. I think that could work really well. Okay, they're less yellow. And you were asking for brightness variance, which is also very easy to implement. Let's add some brightness variance. So, how about something like this? Tilting the bush towards the direction Mario is walking as he passes by makes more physical sense. Yeah. A little too bright. At most as bright as the grass. Got it. So in that case, I will just do 16 minus actually 15 plus this plus 7F, then maybe 192. Actually, I think the brightness difference is too large now. Let's do something like this. It does look a lot more bright. It's more color instead of just green. If you add all the colors, you just get cloud vomit. Yeah, this is very pretty if you ask me. I like how they drop coins. They definitely need more of a sound though. I want one more coin, just one. There we go. Yep. Can't delete that, right? Use 10, C10. Oh, we can delete this. Candy! Oh no, we need to go inside the Yoshi for this! So we do need to fix that bug real quick. Oops. I see a minor UV mapping error here. Uh-oh. Problem is I actually care enough to fix it. Sorry, I needed that. Oh, fuck! There's another one here. Wall pipe moment. No. I wanna just fix the Yoshi real quick. Just 2 seconds. Just a quick bug fix as a treat. Blood yellow tint, that's not color vermouth, that's variation. Your carelessness for the art of manipulating colors disgusts me. I bet you think flowers look good. One and one. 1 and 1, 2. Sub-action 2, action 1. Sub-action 2, action 1. Does that make any sense? Does this just happen too early? Something's clearly overwriting a sub-action. I think I may have broken this flag at some point. Give it one more frame, just to see what happens. Please no screenshot. 30 test performance? Yeah, it's basically perfect. 30. I would never do the donut tutorial. I didn't even do the donut tutorial when I first started. I started the donut tutorial because I was like, bro, you need to watch the donut tutorial, it's so good for Blender. And it was so slow and painful and agonizing. Okay, G-object cutscene done is just not true. It's also nonsense anyway. It should just happen right after you're done talking to him. This does not need to exist. I mean, object cutscene done for 1 frame makes sense, and then and then talking to him makes it get undone. That makes sense. So this must have been done like when we had an older version of the engine that had some issues. Don't even need this. Let's do it like this. I think that will just fix them right up. Maybe the big Yoshi dialogue a little bit. I'm fine with that. Do you have like any ideas? I don't see any glaring issues with it. I think it's very effective in doing what it sets out to do. He still talks twice. Does he follow me now? With his eyes? He does, okay. And talking twice is for sure an issue. Typical YouTube viewer experience. They always watch an early part of the stream. Okay, perfect. We fixed him enough to where we can go into him. That's all we needed. I still don't see how I can talk twice to you. Does that make any sense? I don't see how. Nope. Oh well, that's for later. Don't care about that right now. I don't know which C version I'm using. I know that's a newer version than what they used in Mario 64 under IDO, because IDO fucking sucks and requires some really stupid things. But I'm also sure it's not the newest. Because I think in the newest version, you are not allowed to declare variables in switch cases. And I do declare variables in switch cases. Okay, we might have to whip up a quick collision map for this one here, unfortunately. I don't know what the fuck ANSI is. I make the games. I only know as much C as I need to know to manipulate the compiler to get me the assembly instructions I need. Anything after that is mental illness. You know the boomers that are like, there's only 2 genders, everything after that is a mental illness? I'm saying there's only 2 programming languages, and that's assembly and high level. And anything after that is mental illness. Yeah, I mean, it's not the boomers, it's any reasonable person. You're saying every boomer is a reasonable person? Thank you for your input, leader. I will use this to slander you and Mario Gems. I know exactly what you're talking about, but I'm trolling you. I think that's a lot funnier. Quite the jump as well. It is Yoshi. Alright, I think we can get this to the amount of collision triangles the old map had. Oh. Okay, so the decal layer is with the opaque layer. That's something I try to avoid on my maps, but it should be fine. This area is catastrophic when it comes to textures. Oh, I know. There's tons of textures here and the sweets. I could tell right away. Oh, that's what they're called? They're called macaron? I thought macaron was your president. Thank you for the input, chat. Why is there a stop sign? See, I had a similar question last time we looked at this, and then Biobank linked a clip of a Yoshi eating a piece of a stop sign, and I was like, okay, fair enough, makes sense. Don't bring him into this. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that your president is so bad that he ruined chocolate treats for you. But honestly, he can't be that bad, because we know what the French do when the politician gets too bad. If he was that bad, he wouldn't be alive anymore, is what I'm saying. Ah. Alright, looks good. Hello, Etherek. French people contain murder, maybe they're not a murder after all. That's your measurement. Let's see. We have a fellow deaf supporter in chat. How's this so much fewer triangles than the previous one? Is it because of the Kleptonagis? Kinda sad we got rid of the Kleptonagis, they were pretty good. Well, I guess what we save in polygons we make up for with textures. Waiter, more texture, please. True. That's such a good piece on the melon. Every melon needs to have that. Why don't IRL melons have that? That makes fake melons look more real than real melons. Ugh, I don't think I can just do that actually. I think I might just have to bite the bullet and say like, this is what you get. This is the collision. I had watermelon like just an hour ago, right before stream. Suck it. Hey, sucking on watermelon is not that bad. If you just bite into it, you're gonna get like all wet and dirty. Honestly, I have sympathy for that. Also, what if the watermelon's cold? Like, you're gonna bite into it and it's gonna hurt your teeth? Like, in that instance, I can understand watermelon sucking too. See, I once said that a good level, looking at a good level, has the same feeling as like biting into a stream of flowing water, like from a water hose. And I think it's true. But when I said that, there was one guy in RHTC was like, okay, so it feels like sucking a cock, and I'm like, no, it's not at all what it feels like. What are you talking about, bro? And basically I'm saying eating a watermelon also feels like eating water from the hose. Who's with me? What are you talking about, bro? You know I'm synesthesia patient 0. How do you know? I didn't say this! The guy said it! It wasn't me who said it, it was the guy who said it! Eating water was like 97% of the way to drinking water. Yeah! But drinking water out of a hose is like 98% of the way to eating a watermelon. You're drinking water out of a hose? I was like 9 years old. Also, have you never drank water out of a hose? It's genuinely incredible. Okay, of course it is not healthy for you, and of course you're gonna get a bunch of dissolved, like, microplastics in there. But, I mean, it is incredible. Zero, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. To drink hose water, you will get sick case. Tastes good. Who will you trust? It does taste good. I'm just saying, man, if you can drink like milkshake from McDonald's, you can also drink the hose water. Okay, I think we agree on only animating this part here. Cool. Sign. Where is this? You know what? I don't want to sine wave the vertices now that I think about it. Some microplastics when you made chat. No, you could overdose on them. It's called eating plastic. Oh, I see. Burger King Oreo milkshake. I never been to Burger King in my life except for once when I was drunk and I ordered 3 burgers and I hated them and they just gave them away. They put mayonnaise on there. It was fucking disgusting. Man, I gotta audit all these random modes. Uh-oh. Nth color alpha? Why are we doing nth color alpha? This is a crazy one. Another slightly crazy one. Is Envoy anyway you can remove it? I never use it. What? What the hell? It's everywhere. And it's always the alpha value. Bizarre. It is the default setting, yes. The default setting for some reason just does that. Okay, primitive color alpha is actually used here. Interesting. Oh wait, never mind. That is a transparent beak on my watermelon. Okay, does bacon go on burgers, yes or no? Bacon is fine on burgers. Burger is super easy. You just take bread, you put salad and meat, and then you put bread, and it's perfect. I don't see what's wrong with mayo on burgers. Mayo is just disgusting. I don't eat condiments. It's the most insane. How? How is that an insane burger? What? You're also the guy who eats the straw wrappers? Like, you get a milkshake with a straw in a wrapper, and then you, like, get the straw out of the wrapper and you eat the wrapper? Yeah, I don't think I trust your food opinions. Yes, tomato and lettuce. Well, not necessarily tomato, but definitely lettuce. What's wrong with lettuce on a burger? Bread, sauce, meat, cheese. No sauce, please. Think about it. Okay, think about it just logically. If they wanted you to put sauce on the burger, then they wouldn't have made the burger like that. Because you eat the burger, you hold the burger and there's sauce in there, the sauce is gonna drip down, you're gonna get dirty. Yeah, I don't wanna eat the burger in the fucking shower naked. I wanna eat it like on at the table. What do you mean? Onion is good in burger too. You to eat them in the shower? I mean, with sauce, you have to eat them in the shower, right? So you can clean off. Can you eat them without making a mess? Doubt it. So which of these textures should move around? This one or this one? They both look like they could move. I have never considered eating a burger naked in the shower. Galaxy brain moment. Yeah. You can eat it as much as you want. And you're not gonna get dirty. It's beautiful. With the water on, of course. That's what the plastic wrapper is for, so your burger doesn't get wet. Alright, this should do what we want. And then, while we're at it, we might as well export the donut. It's definitely not test. That's definitely not a good name. So it's called donut. Bread, sausage, and ketchup is a pathetic combination. True. Where's the crunch? Actually, I guess the sausage can have crunch. But still. Dude, this is the worst. Zena does this all the time. She calls just the sausage a hot dog. And I say there's no way that's right. Ooh! This looks bangin'. An apple? They really don't have any taste buds. Hey, did you roll this down here? It doesn't matter, it's still all mine. Get out. Oh. Slight issue on the donut. Minor issue, for sure. The fight still seems to work though, minus the donut rotation. Let's see what happened there. Where's your biscuit? Gray? Which biscuit's gray? I didn't see it. I will see it next time, I think, I hope. One in front of the chocolate. This one. Oh, 2 textures in 1 cycle. Illegal operation. Easy fix. Okay, so this is the difference here. There also seems to be a size difference. Yeah, this new donut is a lot bigger. scale is around 28%. We can work with that. Maybe well. You realize that you can only change your name every few months, right? You're gonna be Ether the Gay for a long while. You know? Alright. Whatever you say, Mr. Gay. Want the cookie that isn't sweet? You can just eat fucking bread, dude. Just eat stale bread. Think about what's the difference between stale bread and a cookie that isn't sweet? The consistency is the same, the crumbleness is the same, the taste is the same. Sorry, I'm rage baiting again. It's not rage baiting if it's true. So this is the secret to make people agree with you? You just say some rage bait shit and then say you're rage baiting and people are gonna, yeah, I'm actually true. Loki has a point. Not some gay. I mean, I never won that. I think we've got this working as intended now. When did I despawn? Oh, I see. Perfect. Hello, B-Dark. I mean, this is the second boss in the game. I'm fine with this being easy to avoid. But we can maybe make them a little more dangerous. Cookie is still grey, but I think I just didn't re-import the level. It's a little weird, but I think, oh no, it's whatever. Jenny, she also ate some styrofoam. Yeah, that's the old bugged out thing that we were talking about. Oh god, what's going on here? Did you say message? The shine on the edge of the pits looks very wrong. Let me take a look. I don't see anything wrong in the material. Let me take another look. Colors look very exaggerated. Even taking a look. Oh, like the colors are too intense. I do agree the colors do look a lot more intense in game than they do here. Hmm. Hmm. I don't really see an issue here. This is your texture. Interesting. Okay, fast 64 render is doing some nonsense. Interesting. I guess that kind of makes sense. Let me look at that in-game one more time. Ooh. Yikes, what the fuck? Why is it so dark? We're gonna look at this in a more accurate graphic plugin. I think this might be an emulator bug. But I don't think I've ever seen this bug in an emulator before, so I don't know. It might not be an emulator bug. Just wait for this to export, please. So what do you guys think of the shirt? The Return to Yoshi's Island shirt? I think we'll do one for each course. I think it could do pretty well. It is very cool. It is on Spreadshirt, but I'm not sure if you can just click it right now. Apparently it takes up to 2 days to link it.
Let's go.
What's the intro cutscene playing in the wrong area? No, it still does look like that. Interesting. It must just be due to the opacity, right? Good old opacity not showing correctly. Why was the audio a little crusty? Cause that's just because the emulator is not running at full speed because it's in like debugging mode. Is Nintendo unsatisfied? True. I mean, I don't think their character looks anything like this. Between two types of measure, but yeah, it's access different materials. That question is like so presumptuous that I cannot answer the question. Yeah, I think this is the best we can do for no biobike with this setup. Still looks good in my opinion. It is pretty strange. I mean, it's because alpha doesn't look right in Blender, right? I think your material just previewed a lot whiter than you wanted it to be. Anyway, let's move on to the collapse floor. No longer collapses, instead slides to the side, hence the scratch marks. Oh, so you step on it and it just slides inside? Oh, what's going on here? I guess that's one good thing about F64 render, it tells us those right away. Why does fast64 do that sometimes? When I click on one thing and then I move my mouse down, it moves to the... Why? It's forcing me to be so slow in my menuing. It's so annoying. Where's the start warp for this area? Huh. So, wait, do we have one on each side and they just slide out? I see. There we go. Oh. How do I resolve this? I guess I need to import it twice. That sucks. It gives away the height part. Let's see what it's called. Egg escape. True? Maybe? Do you really know anything off of egg escape? I can't scale by -1 on the same axis. That might be what I have to do. It's a little annoying, but I can do it. Temple trouble? Maybe? That might be a bit more descriptive too. What else? Temple exploration. Something like stand tall on the pillars is near a reference to the game, and you'll be surprised when you get the egg. Yeah. Stand tall on many pillars. I kinda like that. Fuck it, why not? I'm guessing this is the collision map. And we don't need any of this stuff anymore. Mirroring the collision is not going to be so simple. So it would be nice if the collision was mirrorable. Or, well, if the collision was just the same if it rotates. I guess I can just export two collisions, it's fine. Collision is very cheap data-wise, this is just a couple bytes. I hope that the exporter doesn't bug out on me. I'm actually going to push my stuff for now. Can I reach the bottom part? So just leave the top part. Oh, like this part. No, fuck it. We're gonna leave it. It's this part though we can remove. Why is this part even modeled? Honestly, we don't need this in a model, right? Like, this will look literally the same. If you think about it. That's actually just invisible. We do, wait, what? You can see it from below. I don't think you'll see it. I mean, yes, you'll have like a camera view from this angle, but by that time that will already be in the wall, most likely. The chances of you seeing that are so astronomically low, like it's just not gonna happen. Let's just save those two triangles. Doesn't receive in the wall, it's under the floor in the ceiling of the room below. Oh, okay, fine. Fine. Interesting. Weird. Oh, this is an i4. This might be hard to see, but we'll give it a try. But then it should be fine. Okay, good. We will move under the axis. Wait, what? Wait, why is there egg gates here? Huh. Egg gates? Why egg gates? I'm confused. Oh, do they like close? I think there's supposed to be a closing gate here. So you had the model too high right there, and the floor should be level with the ceiling of the big room. Okay. Well, I need to find the model first of all. Because it clearly exists somewhere in here, but I'm not sure where. Is it this? That's it. So I think you want it to be about this side here. I think I get your vision, don't worry. Why does NVIDIA do this? When I hit Alt-R, it just does that, I guess. It's annoying. I wanted to stop. I think instead of this, we will change this a little bit, because it's moving now. Or they're being told apart. They're not being told apart at all. Oops. Oh, it's set one to be pair of 4. Man, one of them is probably going, like, they might go the wrong direction or be, you know, the wrong way around, but that's fine. I'll just do that. And that should make that part work. We don't need the collapse floor 2 collision anymore. So that's a nice speed up and nice RAM save. Meow, 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 meow. Come on. What the hell is going on? Open the file explorer, please. Oh my god, I can't open the file explorer. Of course, it exported the geo. Wait, I actually cannot interact with the explorer anymore. What the fuck? I can't switch tabs. I can't switch tabs! Is my chat still there? Am I fucked? What is going on? Fucking Windows 11, I guess? Did the NVIDIA shotgun I crashed the computer? Unironically, I probably did. Okay, I can go there like this. Weird. I can't click on my Blender window anymore. Blender's gone. Did I do anything wrong? How is it me that this keeps happening to? Windows does this if you replug your mouse. What? How do I get out of this? I can't open the task manager. Like, I can right-click switch to from Task Manager. Unplug the keyboard. Are you sure? I fear that once I unplug the keyboard, I can no longer interact with my computer at all. We're gonna... Well, all I got now is this. I have to switch windows via Task Manager. If you can't right-click... No, I can right-click. The taskbar is not working anymore, and Explorer is not working anymore. Maybe I can restart the taskbar? Guys, it is not right-click that's not working. It's the taskbar that's broken. Really? Alright, let's restart Windows Explorer. Hey, my taskbar works again. Yippee! No, guys, the taskbar was broken. I could not click anything in the taskbar. That's so dumb. Okay, there may be a few issues here. There may be more than one issue here. Okay, so I think before we start trying to figure that out, we need to figure this out first. And I think while we're at it, we're gonna make a collision map. Cartridge tilt type beat true. So let's not make the collision map. It's boring stream going. Look, I don't have a choice. If I want this to be playable at all, with everything moved around, I have to make a collision map. Can we consider making a level of the night cycle? Yes. Alpha might be low. Wait, is this just opaque grass? I don't think that's gonna look right. I'm pretty sure this has to be opaque decal at least. It has to be transparent decal. What is this? Small grass? And then it's just nothing? Might be a FOSS64 renderer bug. Yeah. Ooh, illegal. Do you think was the most brilliant Mars 64 developer? It's not even close by a mile, Guy Goddard. I wouldn't call the other guys brilliant at all. Well, I guess there's people at SGI that knew what they were doing and they technically contributed to the Mars 64, but like, yeah, you get the idea. Oh, I see, cool visual. Okay, so all the warp holes also moved. Okay, this is going to be a fair bit of work, because everything are moved. Ugh. No, it's very easy to make levels of Lambda. Guys, I think I'm gonna finish this off stream. It's already 4:30. It is getting late. I think I'm gonna be saying bye-bye for today. So, until next stream, bye-bye.